Now, I've had a couple questions about installing TensorFlow2 and testing it, and so let me address a couple issues. The first is that the reason we are installing TensorFlow2 is because I cannot, maybe you can, but I cannot get TensorFlow 1.15 to install anymore. It just will not. Now, TensorFlow 2 has been around for a year and a half, and so there might be some reason. I mean, they're probably not maintaining the TensorFlow 1 installs anymore. Now, that causes a problem with a bit of the material in the class. Not a big problem, just a little one. And that is that the files that are in the class won't run as they're posted. Now, I'll do my best to refresh those things as we go along, but you need to know how to convert a TensorFlow 1 neural network to a TensorFlow 2 neural network. Now, the big thing about TensorFlow 2 is that Keras is not separate anymore. It's actually a part of TensorFlow, and that's what actually causes the issue. So install TensorFlow 2. You're welcome to install any version. I'm up to version 2.4. It doesn't matter. I've used 2.3 or 2. They all work the same. And if you have a GPU, then you have to install those extra things for the GPU, as I showed in the video. Now, again, the purpose of this video is really to change the files so that they'll run in TensorFlow 2.0. Those are, or 2 point whatever, and that's a real easy thing to do. We're going to run into a problem right on line 2 here. And so what I'm going to do, and this is the Keras test file that I use and is somewhere uploaded in the classroom somewhere, but it's what I use, or what I suggest you use to test the TensorFlow and Keras installation. And so, but I said in line 2, we'll run into a problem. In fact, if you want to see what problem I get when we do that, I'll just click the run button, and there we go. Module not found, no module named Keras. Well, we could import Keras, I suppose, but the easier thing to do is to right in front of the Keras, put TensorFlow dot and then Keras. You don't have to change the rest of it, just put the TensorFlow and then dot. And of course, if we do it there, we'll have to do it on the other ones. So we'll do it here, and I just put it in my in memory there, so it'll so I can insert it. And so when I have that, then I put those 3 in there. I'm not sure I need this third line. It's telling me that it's not used anywhere, although I do use the optimizer down here, so I'm not exactly sure that Spider's telling me the right thing. Anyway, so we changed those 3 things. I click the run button, and you'll notice that changes. It says it successfully opened, blah, blah, blah. And then it goes on to run. And you can see it has, and you understand what an epoch is later and that sort of thing. And then it does a test. Okay, so that means it worked. That we have a trained model, and we'll figure out what to do with those things later. Now let me run it a second time. Now the second time, it doesn't have all that stuff before, because that'll just print once. And then the first time you run it, it actually does a compile of code, and it will reuse those modules that it compiled. So that is how to convert a Keras TensorFlow 1 version of a neural network to TensorFlow 2. Now, as you'll notice, we didn't change anything else. There are things we can do, but this is a simple one, and it was very easy to change. So just put the TensorFlow dot in front of it, and off you go.